Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Imagine waking up one morning to find that your iPad has been transformed into a laptop with all the features and functionality of macOS. Sounds too good to be true? But what if Apple were to make this happen? Well, we're not just talking about adding a few tweaks here and there, folks. We're talking about a full-on transformation of the iPad's operating system, making it nearly indistinguishable from its more powerful cousin. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but wouldn't that be amazing? And believe me, I'm right there with you. The idea of having all the power and versatility of a MacBook in your hands is incredibly tempting. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's look at what this would really mean for iPad users. First off, we need to talk about the elephant in the room: cost. If Apple were to turn the iPad into a laptop-like device, it's likely that prices would go through the roof. We're talking thousands of dollars here, folks. The Magic Keyboard for iPad Pro is already a significant investment at $299/£299/$499. And adding macOS features to the mix could make it even more daunting. But what about app developers? Would they be willing to create apps that cater to the new, laptop-like interface on the iPad? The answer might not be as straightforward as you'd think. If the iPad were to become a distant cousin of the MacBook, would developers still see the value in creating apps for it? One thing's for sure: this move would likely alienate some of Apple's most loyal customers, those who swear by their iPads as an everyday device. And that's where the iPad Focus comes in. As your trusted guide to all things iOS and macOS, we're here to break down what this means for you. Now, I'm not saying it wouldn't be amazing to have a laptop-like experience on your iPad, but let's take a step back and consider what would really happen if Apple were to make this move. Would it be worth the hefty price tag? And what about the impact on app development? The truth is, folks, we're likely looking at some kind of hybrid solution here, something that blends the best of both worlds. Maybe we'll see a new line of iPads with advanced processors and better display technology, but still retain that unique touch-friendly interface. That's the iPad Focus way, cutting through the noise to bring you the straight truth about all things Apple. So stay tuned for more on this developing story and let us know what you think. Would you be up for a laptop-like experience on your iPad?